Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Cafe Enchante. Alright, we're starting our third route, which we decided is going to be Mr. Rindo. I wanted to do ill, but the events of the last route, we did Ignis's route last time, just made me a little bit more curious about not per se Mr. Rindo, but like where he works, the GPM. So we're gonna do his route next, and we're gonna save ill first for second to last, I guess, for the fourth route. All right, so we gotta do the prologue all over again. Hopefully we can zoom through it. Yes, we will use Kotone Owaki's name. Yeah, we'll use the same one as last time. And are we gonna get a... Yeah, this is Prologue 3. We saw this at the end of the last route. The weird nightmare.
When was it? When he came here? But I believed it would be the same as the first. That he would just die like the others had. Half of them would perish in a few hours. We would. I remember this last time. 1 in 10 would survive half the day. No one survives a full 24 hours. I really believed this would be the same. Wishful thinking was a pattern of the past. Still, one day, 5 days go by, then finally 10 days pass. He was still alive. Though he struggled and writhed in pain, he still survived. I was happy. I experienced a miracle I thought to be impossible. There were so many times I tried to tell him, to thank him for surviving, to say we were both the same survivors. It's okay that these feelings are one-sided. The fact that someone is in my same position, that's all I need. It's all I really needed.
Is that it? Alright, we're going to the freaking train station. What was that? Alright, gonna skip. Go at the speed of sound. What was that? That was a lot longer than the few phrases we got last time. Alright, now I'm really... okay, well, I'm really confused now. Let's turn it to open or else the game will end. I gotta freaking wait. Yeah, so some people have like shared some interesting theories about like what that nightmare is that we've seen a few times, and it seems to pop up at the very end of each route and at the very beginning now of each new route. This is the opening. Skip. And someone mentioned that it might be Miser. I think it might be. I don't know if he's like retconning the ending. He's like, and like making it so that we aren't with the guy that we're with. I don't know if like that's the angle they're going for. I just pick all the options. Skip. Skip. But yeah, it's just kind of curious what this is. Anyway, probably in due time. The game's just like bird feeding us info right now. Which one? I think I'll try for now. Yeah, I think it's I'll try for now. Skip. Most of these are gonna be the same options. Hopefully we can get through these a lot faster. Last time it took us 8 hours. Not 8 hours. I think it's 8 chapters. Took us an hour to skip through 8 chapters. Hoping we can go even faster. As fast as we can fast forward it, but I'm hoping there won't be as many options that I need to read through. And as for the route we're going into, I was a little bit surprised looking at the choice walkthrough. Oh god, that freaking scares me. Like, get the choice walkthrough. There's a lot of bad endings for Rindo's route. So, like, you have to be really careful what option you choose. So, I'm just gonna focus on happy endings, because it seems like all the bad endings don't have any CGs. For them, it's just like, oh, you die. Or like, oh, you do nothing. So, like, the bad endings don't really give you anything. I don't think it matters what I pick here, right? Let's, just talk to Canis. Do the same order that we did. Just so we can skip. Ignis. Alright. Well. Kind of interesting that in a game where we're like dating a bunch of non-humans, there's also a human in the mix. I guess they had to like be a little diverse there. He's like kind of the old one, but not really, because isn't Ignis like the youngest one? Everyone else is like either 100 or 10,000 years old. And then Rindo's just the 40-year-old man, technically not that old. But if we're comparing his age with Katone, he could like be her dad. Blah blah blah. We almost got shot at with guns. Here's an angel. Alright, I don't think there's any other choices in chapter 1 that I have to worry about. Let's go on to chapter 2. Well, anyway, how you guys been doing? The freaking last route kind of messed me up. Yeah, like Canis' route was like very feel-good feely. Like, oh, we got rescued. It was very... We're like the princess in the tower. We got rescued by the knight. Everything was very peachy. But then Ignis' route just kind of messed me up. Because he had like the biggest betrayal of a lifetime. And then the roles are kind of reversed. We had to save him. He's on the floor right now. We had to save him instead of Katone getting saved. The goods are cute. I'm hoping this route doesn't mess me up as well. But I don't know, maybe Canis is just supposed to be... Maybe Canis is supposed to be like the feel-goody route. I can pick either of these probably. Let's sit in front of Ignis. Yeah, let's do that one. Skip. No. I feel bad. I have all these feelings for these boys that we dated. And now we're just gonna date another boy. Skip. Alright, other than that... Yeah. Just trying to relax. Been trying to read a lot of manga. Canis is a friend. I usually don't like reading too much manga, cause it can get kind of expensive if I'm like buying it. Cause I can read through it really fast, but I finally decided to read through Skip Beat. I had 3 volumes that was just sitting on my shelf. Was it 43, 44, and 45? It was like a 3-in-1. And then it ended on a really nice cliffhanger, so I had to get 46 and 47, and now I'm just like, man, I gotta wait. For the next one. Okay, this is like a Rindo choice. See, let's pick I understand where you're coming from. I understand, Mr. Rindo. If there's nothing forcing you to be concerned with Enchante's future, I really want to trust you, Mr. Rindo. Haha, what a prerequisite. You are very clever. Well, the decision to trust me is yours. Don't force yourself to do so either. I think we can say we could probably trust Rindo. Still, there are those who will be working around us, regardless of our intentions. I'd like an alliance. Insurance, you might say. What do you... Probably guessing as to what I was thinking, Mr. Rindo smiles awkwardly. Can I skip this? Okay. We have read all of this before. Sometimes it's hard to tell what I've read already. Other than just mashing the skip button. Oh, we got Miser in human clothes. Think what other choice you have to pick next. You give me too much credit. Blah blah blah. And what else have I been doing? Trying to like go through all the novels I've read. Read a lot of whoa, what the heck? Read a lot of villainous novels. Like the heretical last boss queen. Ooh, okay. We got the proper choice. Let's see how Mr. Rindo's doing. We gotta go supervise for our party. Yeah, this is like important. This is one of the important choices because we already like hung out with Canis. We hung out with Ignis. I don't know what Il's doing. But yeah, we'll see how Mr. Rindo's doing. I like how Miser is not a choice here yet, though. Let's go see how he is. I think Mr. Rindo said he was going out to buy a suit. So, maybe he already took his car and left? I went to go look for him, hoping to at least see him off. What do old people do? I don't know, buy suits. Who dis? Huh? Looking for Mr. Rindo down in the cafe. I heard someone talking near the entrance. Normal people couldn't have come near here. A bit curious, I quietly opened the door that leads outside. What I saw was... Hello? Alright, I got it already. You don't need to keep repeating yourself over and over like this. Is back to the cafe. Mr. Rindo is talking on his phone. Huh? Wait, hold on. I told you already. No. If a weirdo like you comes barging in, then they'll trust me less than they already do. Is he talking to Mikado? I'm gonna take a stab and say it's Mikado. Oh, just get samples of blood from the Demon Lord and the Fallen Angel. Hahaha. Are you suggesting in a roundabout way that you want me to go die? It is Mikado. It wasn't hard to tell by the way Mr. Rindo was responding that this conversation wasn't heading in a pleasant direction. But what am I even doing? I shouldn't be listening in on his private call with his work. Anyway, you understand, right? Just hang tight for now. Be grateful when you're in a position to do that. And next time you act out of line, you're gonna get a lot more acquainted with my fists coming down on you. Yeah. Listen, you'll get a detailed report. Alright. Later. Mr. Rindo sighs as he hung up. Then... So, eavesdropping, Katone? Were you wondering who I was talking to? Yeah, super hearing. I reflexively stood up straight in surprise at how he turned back at me. Putting his phone away, Mr. Rindo walks up towards me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. I was just wondering what you were doing. Oh? Would I be remiss in saying that you were thinking about me? Huh? I'm only kidding. Katona, your reactions are very cute. I understand why Maiza loves to tease you. Don't make fun of me. I tried to change the subject and look towards the phone Mr. Rindo was putting away. You're looking at more than this phone, girl. Looking at his... like, there's a gun digging into my hip. That's all I can think of. Stupid line from Ace Ventura. Mr. Rindo, the person you were on the phone with... Was that a friend of yours? Huh? Interesting. Why do you think that? When you were on the phone, you seemed like you were... Well, it seemed like you were having fun. Think back to Mr. Rindo's face while he was talking from a distance. Seemed thrown around a bit by what the other person was saying. But I had a strong impression that it was an amicable, lighthearted back and forth. Really? That's strange. It's nothing to be surprised about, honestly. A certain reaction like that might upset who you're talking to. Well, that actually was very unexpected. Wow. I haven't been that surprised in a while. Really? Make Mr. Rindo that flustered. Just who was that person? His frenemy. After this exchange, a flustered Mr. Rindo invited me to go along with them. We left to the cake shop to buy sweets. Is that it? I think that's it. A few hours later. Tea party. Alright, tea party go. Skip. Alright, I can look at these in any order, but I'm gonna do the same order I did last time, just so I can skip through it faster. Fairy World! Demon world. Heavenly world. East world. The GPM, which we're gonna probably learn. Become very acquainted with them. Alright, no more choices. No more choices this chapter. Alright. What other things have I been doing? Yeah, I've been looking for some boys love manga too. Which people might call me a degenerate for, but kinda hard to like, oh god. That one, that's always scares me. Stupid nightmare. Stop. Jesus. Alright, we got tossed somewhere. But yeah, it's always hard to find like any romance manga or anime that like where the romance actually goes somewhere. Or it takes a really long time to do so. Like Skip Beat took forever for that romance to get on track. Look like flipping 45 volumes. At least it finally did and didn't just like end on a nothing. Alright, we're gonna get another choice soon. Venia. I love you, Venia. You weren't that bad of a villain. Probably doesn't matter, but we'll follow her. Skip, 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 skip. I miss you, Titania. We didn't see you for a whole other route. Yeah, they're very, like, isolated in their little world here. I wonder what was happening to them while we were dealing with Ignis. Or maybe, like, nothing happens. Let's continue talking to the fairies. I have a feeling it's gonna be a thing where, like, only bad things happen because Kotone is around. And then we just have to fix it later. No. So much dialogue. I don't think there's any more choices here. Yeah. Just get to feel bad for Canis. Oh god, that's stupid. That's stupid, static. It's always kind of lingering, like, in the background. Skip, 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 skip. So long. This is so long. I don't blame you if you skip like the prologues. Definitely don't blame you. Like all the new good stuff happens in the boy routes. Oh yes, Mikado. Alright, I gotta save Karia. Too bad that Karia couldn't really save us in the last round. I really wanted him to just skewer Droby. You can't use his powers just willy-nilly. Like, what? We're halfway there. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure? We've picked like both of these options. I feel like there's some leeway in these choices though. I think the most important choice is to like hang out with them like before the tea party. And I think there's like another place where we just go on a pretend date. Those seems to be like the most important choices. Please be careful. I read a really funny, really dumb voice love manga called Possessed by a Ghost. I'm just like, really? Are we gonna have a romance with a ghost that's haunting your apartment? And he did. It was really weird, but I just accepted it for what it was. Let's say thank you. Big ol' slap. Oh. Rindo, you're friggin' keeling over. Alright, back to Bestia. Alright. Right, I was like, we're gonna hang out with Il, but then I was like, lol, just kidding. No aquarium. No aquarium for you, Il. It's all like this is fault. The Minotaurs. Feel bad, man. Il got done dirty in the last round. He got destroyed. Feel really bad for that angel. He almost died. Okay, this is actually a new choice. I won't do anything dangerous. Ignis and Mr. Rindo's eyes wavered at each of his words as he made his way through them. I won't do anything dangerous, I swear! Nothing bad will happen. With a serious look on my face, I looked at Mr. Rindo. Mr. Rindo? I'd follow everyone's guidance while we're in Bestia, no matter what. I wouldn't do anything I don't need to. So, could you please agree to let me go? Katone. That stubbornness really is just like Swan. Rindo and I also agree with and understand the dangers and unexpected circumstances you speak of. However, in order to follow her and Karya's wishes, the only option is to take her, yes? Or do you have another solution to this? That's the tricky part. I don't. The one who gave the final push after my argument with Canis. And besides, so long as she is part of Enchante, she cannot avoid interaction with other worlds. That demon beast from earlier, as well as the danger of non-humans entering this world by chance. She knows the reality of such dangerous worlds, and of non-humans as well. Saying she should only be concerned with what is orderly, may be closed-minded. Can I skip this now? Okay. Okay, skip. Alright, ready to go to Bestia. Nothing bad will happen, I'm sure. At least not this time around. crunch, crunch. Skip, skip, skip. There's Dromy. I wasn't expecting this guy to turn out the way he did. He just seems like a fun character. I feel like I chose the wrong voice for him. Alright, let's go to Canis' group to get information. Yeah. I think that's the choice. Either way, I picked both choices, so I can skip it. Skip, 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 skip. I feel like we're going through this a lot faster. Such intense music. The music's pretty good in this game. And the art. I could like almost see this art like being able to move as well, and just like them having some weird like idle animation. But otherwise, like the music and the dudes are drawn really well. I can't see it. Ignis acting. Rip the Bacchus. At least you know that at least you know Kaoru got a happy ending. Alright, going with ill. Alright, this is like where we have to pick a date. Skip. Okay, I feel like the choices we have are kind of weird. Okay, so we got play with Kaoru, which was Ignis, tend to the garden, which was Canis. But it says for Mr. Rindo, to go practice pouring coffee. I feel like that's gonna go towards Miser, but maybe this is just kind of like the neutral choice. So like we don't get pigeonholed into the other routes. Let's practice pouring coffee, I guess. Right, I've got to be productive. We might be hanging out with Miser here. Maybe I can learn how to use a siphon. I'm not completely used to it yet. Miser would be able to teach me all about it if he were in the cafe. Unfortunately, he went to the demon world. In that case, maybe I should pour some coffee that Canis and Ill would like. Oh, okay, so Rindo's here. Hey, Katone, sorry to drop in like this. Oh, Mr. Rindo, good morning. I was choosing coffee beans. My hand stopped as Mr. Rindo came into the cafe. He was smiling at first, but upon looking at me standing behind the counter. Hey, are you over here trying to work on one of your precious days off? I remember how I was warned about working too much when I first came here. But it's okay, I'm not pushing myself. This is all I could think of doing today. I see. Well, you can do what you want on your free time. I don't intend to argue with you. But that does help me get to my point. You got something else to do. You'd be out doing that, right? Huh? Now that I think about it, this is a bit embarrassing, considering my age. Oh. As he speaks, Mr. Rindo extends his hand to me across the counter. My adorable cafe owner, if you'd allow this gentleman the pleasure, would you allow me to take you out today? Oh, on a date? What a gentleman. Huh? Look at Tony. Give an older man, show her a good time. There we go. Driving off in a super sports car. Thank you for waiting. Here. It's our house special. The borsch soup. It's very hot, so be careful. Alright, bye, Miss Waitress. Thanks. Is this everything? Yes, this is everything that was ordered. We'll bring out the dessert at the time you've already requested. With a bow, the waitress leaves our table. Went to a fancy restaurant. What? Oh, what do I do? My sweat is cold and won't stop. After Mr. Rindo invited me here, we drove to this tall building in the city. We walked into this glitzy high-end restaurant that I never heard of. Does he just have money to throw around? He might, considering where he works. Just do whatever. The ambience of the restaurant was overwhelming, and the food placed before us was practically pieces of art. Mr. Rindo? I've never been in a place like this. I'm sorry, but if you could just let me know how people usually act when they're in places like this, I'd appreciate it. I feel so undressed on top of it all. I thought you were being pretty nervous. You don't need to worry about a thing. None of that is important. Eat how you want. Sure, this might be a fancy place, but not enough to have a dress code. Not a place that's stuffy enough that would complain about the customers. We're all good, so just relax. Now, are you sure? Everyone here won't freak out at the moment I start eating? This reminds me of when Il brought his gold. Luxuries are foreign to you, aren't they? Mr. Rindo laughs it off and continues. You're someone who gives a service to her guests, so I'm sure you understand what expectations are from you, right? To happily eat the things you're given. That's what a restaurant hopes for the most. Am I wrong? Oh, well, yeah, you have a point. Being too nervous to not be able to enjoy this meal would not only be a waste, but a slap in the face of this restaurant. Gathering my resolve, I picked up a fork and knife in my hands. And then, eyeing the rotisserie, or actually the roast beef, I made a few cuts into it and carefully bring a piece to my mouth. And then... it's delicious! The outside had a nice char to it, savory, and was very juicy for being such a thin cut. The sauce paired with it perfectly. Is there fruit in this? As someone who cooks, I was so moved by the flavor. There you go. When people are tired or upset, sometimes a nice meal is all they need. Everyone needs to relax sometimes, right? Oh. I guessed at what Mr. Rindo was trying to get at, as he smiled in satisfaction. I see. I thought I'd been acting like normal. Should have expected that from an older man. Mr. Rindo seemed to have been able to see right through me. I'm sorry, Hey, your apology is no good. We've got this great food here. Also, if we really look at this, it's my fault for not making you stop. Still, I'm the one who decided to go. You know, I hold the weight of you being your guide. I let my guard down. I thought making you aware of the dangers would ensure your safety. Speak softly, every word bearing weight, and claims it was his fault. Or for not better explaining how cruel other worlds can be. It's just how it is. What happened. That burden isn't yours to carry by yourself. I can help. It's admirable to feel responsible, but I'm sure it's painful to carry it alone. Let me in on an old man's secret. The older you get, the uglier you get when you cry. Don't make an old man cry, okay? Alright, I'll be more mindful. That's great. Okay, enough chit-chat. But now we're gonna dig into all this delicious food. Seemed like Mr. Rindo knew a lot about foods of more exquisite taste like this. We smacked our lips at the food, discussing different flavors and seasonings. I realize it's been quite a while since I've been able to truly and deeply relax while enjoying a meal like this. Alright, back to our room. Just back to skipping. Alright, this should probably be the last choice. I mean, there's still more choices, but this should get us to Mr. Rindo. We already got on 2 little outings with him. Now we're going out with Ill. It was Otome Fest. There's like a lack of there's a lot of Otome games on like the Switch. I find like being like imported or let's see, don't push yourself. Yeah, just kind of being, or maybe migrated to the Switch, because I think they probably are on Steam and like other platforms before they even get to the Switch. Although I think Cafe Enchante was a Switch exclusive. I haven't seen it anywhere else. But I haven't seen a lot of, you're like a boy dating girls on the Switch. Seems like, you being a girl dating boy seems to be the more popular genre on the Switch. Or if it is about dating girls, it seems very low quality, low effort, and very fan servicey. You don't get like stories like this. Alright, chapter 8. The weird clay people chapter. But yeah, this might seem very long-winded for people who are just looking for romance. This is like a novel. I'm worried about Mr. Rindo. Okay, so we got a new choice that we can pick. A chill runs down my spine as I imagine what terrible things could happen. I'm worried about Mr. Rindo. He's alone on that island. I wonder if Mr. Rindo's okay. I wish he would have at least said something about going to investigate a place like that. Rindo was likely just being considerate. If I was him, I would have thought it would worry you if you knew the truth. And I'm sure you would have wanted to tag along with them because you're worried. Well, I guess, but... Alright, I can skip now. Skip. Skip. Oh god. Not the static! There we go. Static land. Like I had to show us that door twice. Like, oh, you changed the thing to open. Alright, lots of explosions. And earthquakes. And sky shattering. That kind of reminds me of... Wasn't there like a scene in Bleach where the sky got like ripped asunder? I think I remember that for some reason. Kind of vividly. I want to help somehow. Guess this is Mr. Rindo choice. Just so worried. Mr. Rindo? I'm not gonna ask to come with you, but if I can help somehow... Even assuming I'd be turned down, I began to ask if there was anything I could do. Before I could finish, Mr. Rindo interrupts me, smiling gently. Thanks. I'm really happy you feel that way, but... I hope you'll trust me. I'm a professional. Coming back to your shop and being able to drink your coffee is part of my job, too. Can I skip? Nope. Okay. But if not, then... Miser, if you're okay with it, could you help out Mr. Rindo instead? That's probably the better choice. I'd be grateful to have a little help this time around. You'll definitely have my gratitude. What do you think? Well, I don't mind, but... However, Miser raised an objection. I might be against that. Huh? How come? Like Mr. Rindo said, it's dangerous here. I'd just get in the way if I stayed. Oh no. It's not that I don't agree with this idea you and Rindo are suggesting, it's just... You were sent here through some phenomenon and we don't know why or how it happened. Okay, now I can skip. Alright, I think that this is the last choice. and then we hang out with Rindo one more time, and then we enter Rindo route. About the same amount of time that we've been... that we went through the last time. Jesus. So much action and lights. Do. Everyone hits him. Slap. They're all great friends. And then the beautiful piano music is just stunted. There's a holy hand grenade. Oh god. So many lights. Close your eyes. Crisis averted. God. Just to see like that many sound effects just going off at like super speed is a little jarring. Alright, okay. After all this, I heard the sound of a car parking outside. That by itself wouldn't be anything of any particular interest. But it was definitely in front of Enchante, and now I'm hearing footsteps approaching. Who is that? Feeling a bit afraid, I slowly peek through the window. Oh! There stood a figure I knew I didn't need to be cautious around. Mr. Rindo, you're here! Hey, Katone. Sorry to bother you so late. I was actually just awake, so I don't mind, but... What's up? I thought you were staying on Amasaki Island to deal with the aftermath of today. Oh yeah, that cleanup's been dealt with for the most part, so I wanted to drop by Enchante. Though, I didn't mean to come bother you during your break. I was just hoping to report directly to Maiza and Canis about some things regarding today's events. I see. Well, they actually both already went back to their own worlds, but Ignis and Il are still both here if you want to... Oh, I see. Doesn't have to be today, I suppose. Nothing too interesting to report anyway. In the end, we didn't know what that wormhole really was. The investigation is still in progress. I see. Seriously, like, what was that? Yeah, I'm curious myself. But all we can do now is leave it up to the R&D department. And in any case, I think I'll be forced to run around to all the various parties involved on a little apology tour. Mr. Rindo drops his shoulders with a dry sigh. I guess you got yelled at from us stopping the defense forces on our own, huh? Ha ha ha. Well, yeah. They interrogated me so much about Il and Ignis that I almost died. But Mr. Rindo spoke as if to tell me not to worry, and he was able to evade getting to the truth of what was happening. Still, we were able to deal with it the most way possible, so it's all okay now. And I'm the one who agreed to the crazy plan to begin with, so I take the bulk of the responsibility for that. But it would defeat the purpose if you end up collapsing from exhaustion. Just don't push yourself. I'll give you some coffee on the house when you come back to Enchante. Thanks. I'll be sure to make some time to see our generous owner. Mr. Rindo continues to look down at my face as if wanting to say more. I'm so glad you're safe. I never thought that you'd get caught up in a scuffle with non-humans in the human world. I guess that means there's a bit of danger around the gate here at Enchante. I had a feeling I knew what Mr. Rindo wanted to say. With that serious look on his face. But I'm sorry to make you worry. I'll be careful not to find myself in the same kind of situation again. I tell him, although indirectly, that even if the gate was something dangerous, I didn't intend on leaving Enchante, which had become such a precious place to me. I see. Seemed like he understood. Though he had a frustrated expression, Mr. Rindo quietly nods, not arguing back. I'm still going to be worried about you, living here at Enchante day to day. But it's not like I can come here daily just to check on if you're safe or not. Oh, that's right, Katone. I have an idea I'd like to run you by. Or run by you. Putting his hand on my shoulders, Mr. Rindo takes out of his phone from a pocket in his suit. An idea? What do you mean? What else? It has to do with making sure you're safe. After speaking, Mr. Rindo smiles at me. Using this, what do you think about getting along some more with this old man? Huh? His idea came clear as he waved his phone in his hand. Oh, he got her number. What a sly little devil. Alright, this is the end, right? Blah, blah, blah. Alright, we got Kaoru. I guess that's his first name. So, Kaoru Chapter 1. We'll start that in the next episode. Hey, we did it a little bit faster that time. Looks like we're going to start with Mr. Rindo's perspective. Alright. I'm guessing this is, taking a look at the past. But yeah, alright, so we got through the prologue. I wasn't expecting there to be, like, all that much new, but I wonder if we're gonna get, like, some more tidbits every time at that, like, beginning part of the prologue. We just got 2 more boys, and then it looks like after that, the last route unlocks. But anyway, yeah, we'll start Mr. Rindo in the next episode. I hope you guys had a relaxing time, and yeah, we'll see ya. Bye-bye.